All right. Hey guys, and
Welcome.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
I know y'all missed us. It's been a couple of weeks.
We've been dodging, ducking, dodging hurricanes left and right. I don't know, it's kind of bad, but we still here. We didn't
We haven't
get too
gotten
wet.
hit.
We haven't gotten hit yet.
We haven't gotten
Um,
hit yet,
Ancestors keeping us good and going.
but we got like seven out there.
Right.
So it's bad whenever they go completely through the English alphabet, and we are now naming storms with the Greek alphabet.
It's going to be an interesting time. But so today we're going to talk about impact play, and our overall goal for this podcast is to educate the POC King community about impact play.
Right.
Um, Lady is our impact queen. She beats ass for a living, and she enjoys it. Um, I am not trying to get hit by her. I will help her hit people though.
Like we're gonna do later.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
down for it.
Yeah. So I am self-proclaimed, but also noted impact queen. Like you mentioned, I do beat ass for a living. I am a professional dominatrix. It is a part of what I do. It's a part of my business. So we're gonna go over some safe practices with impact with different tools, different terminology you'll hear when negotiating impact, or even during the scene and after the scene, and show a couple of little clips of us engaging in some of our most wonderful, cherished moments.
Pop, pop, pop. So, what? Tell us what is impact play?
So impact is basically anytime when you are physically hitting someone. So whether you're hitting with a paddle, a flogger, a wooden spoon, a spatula, a pillowcase, a pillow, it's impact. Anything that causes an impact, rather hard or soft, is what falls under impact play, or what used to be called back in the day flagellation. Is what it used to be called years and years ago.
Oh yeah, when those monks that beat themselves with a flogger,
Right, to get themselves
closer
closer to God.
to God and the um, suffering of Jesus.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I'm not into that.
That's why we're
But-
tops, my dear. We don't do that.
so what is not impact play?
Everything else.
Okay,
So what's not impact play is things like using a pinwheel. That's under sensory. It's not impact.
hmm
Things where you are restrained is sensory or sensory deprivation. Temperature play is not impact play. Um, Now there is debate on what line impact crosses into being borderline assault, but that's when it becomes a non-consensual thing. So rule number one, impact has to be consensual.
right.
I cannot just walk up to somebody and start hitting them with my whip. That is no longer impact. That is assault. It is not okay. I've seen it happen, but it's not okay.
So how do you usually get your consent and negotiate your impact sessions?
So negotiation for me is once I find either one of my own subs that I'm playing with or a bottom that I'm in contact with, whether it's at a party, whether just out and about. Um, we go through a checklist of sorts. So you can use negotiations with the checklist, or you can just ask questions. And I ask things like, "What's your safe word? What's your safe word? Do you have any medical history I should know? Where can I hit you? Where can I not hit you? Was there any tool you want to try? Anything I need to stay away from? Do you like thuddy? Do you like stingy? What are your aftercare needs? Are there any possible triggers that may come up? Do you need to play alone? Do you want to play around people? When was the last time you ate? What time do you plan on eating before a scene? Which can is an important question because if I have you on a spanking bench and you just ate, I don't want you to throw up what you just ate.
That's a good point.
So I need to know how long ago did you eat or drink something. You can have, water throughout the night, but did you eat like a whole bunch of chips and cookies before I'm about to do stuff to you?
So do you go with the swimming rule for eating, or how long do you tell them not to eat before?
I try to stick with the swimming rule or a little longer. So about 30 to 45 minutes is the preferred time that you don't eat anything. If you do, you may have something like maybe a small piece of fruit, just something to give you some hydration, some nourishment before we start. But
Okay.
don't sit here and eat a whole plate of red beans and rice and then get up for me to beat your ass. Like, don't do
That would
that.
suck.
Like, don't do that.
Cause then you gotta make them clean it up.
Right. I mean, asphyxiation is a thing. Yes, you want to be choked, but I don't think you want to choke like that.
Right. So, when you're negotiating, what aftercare wise, what's like one of the most common things that you like to do aftercare wise as a top, and then for your bottom?
So, as a top, one of my favorite things to do is positive reinforcement or affirming the bottom. I let them know that they did very well in the scene. They were able to take what I took out. They were able to, that they gave me good communication. I let them know that they're pretty, they are valued,
Mhm.
that I'm not just using them as an object to be hit, unless that was pre-negotiated.
Okay.
But I let them know that that I am pleased with them. So they get the good girl or the good boy. I give some sort of physical touch if they consent. So I rub their back or rub their butt or wherever I hit them. I give some head pats, some belly rubs, and then I offer some sort of nourishment. So I know I said before I don't want you to eat before the scene, but after the scene, I need you to put something in your system because during impact, your body is using a lot. Your adrenaline's going, your endorphins are going, your hormones are running. You've been sweating, so you're sweating out stuff. So I need you to replenish that. So I'm going to offer you ice water. I'm going to offer you Gatorade, some sort of juice, a cookie, some chocolate, something to put some kind of energy and nutrients back into your system. Then we can kind of help go through the rest of the process of aftercare, whatever it is you may need.
Okay. So, what's the wildest negotiation you've had for an impact scene? Like, what is something someone's asked for that wasn't pretty common
I had one sub who asked me to carve my initials in his bag
during impact?
during impact.
Interesting.
He wanted me to flog him, which I was more than happy to do. But then he wanted to go from that into knife play and wanted me to carve my initials in his bag and then pour lemon juice over it.
I'm gonna pass out and come back. Right. I'll be right back. That sounds like it hurt like a mother.
But he was a pain slut, and that's what he asked for.
I'm sweating right now.
Don't worry, he sweated more than you did. But he was fine until the lemon juice hit, and then after that, it was
Was it
all.
fresh squeeze?
I couldn't find a fresh lemon. No, we had just a bottle of lemon juice, and I just squirt, squirt.
Okay. Yeah,
Like it would have been better if I could have squirted on him, but I can't. So it was just a lemon juice squirt, squirt.
that makes sense. Okay, so we're going to talk about different types of impact. You know, the different roles, like who's doing the impact, who's having the impact done, um, and the difference that you do impact between as a service and personally for your own subs. So
Okay.
so impacting as a dom versus a top, and how you see the sub versus the bottom.
Okay. So let's have an education lesson. So there's the dominant, which is the person in control of a dynamic. But when you're scening, unless you're scening with your own sub, you are then just a top because you're controlling the scene of play. And if likewise for the bottom, if you're a bottom in a scene, you're bottoming for whatever's being done. If you're owned by the person you're playing with, then you're the sub. So for me personally, there's ways I play differently from my subs that I own than I would a client. So if I'm beating one of my subs and we're playing, I may push them to their limits because I play with them to build their tolerance. I play to build their education. I play to teach a lesson. I'm also testing their limits to help them learn more about themselves. Because in a moment of impact, if you're being hit, you may think, oh, I need to stop, but your body can take more. You just haven't explored that territory. Or there may be a new tool that you want to try that you haven't quite been open to initially that you may want to try. However, if I have a client, we on a schedule. I've negotiated with you. I know what you need for aftercare. I know how we gonna handle your drop. You have, let's say, a session is an hour. We have 1 hour. Within that hour, I need to meet you, warm you up, beat you, and cool you down. So we have already said I'm only using a certain number of toys. So you may get two paddles, my floggers, a whip, and a dragon tail.
Okay.
And then I'll time it that you might get 5 to 10 minutes per item. That way I have time to get you in the subspace of where I need you and have time to pull you out before I send you home.
So, have you had any client that stayed in subspace longer than the actual allotted time of that hour?
Only once.
Okay.
And it was a wrestling session
Okay.
because he paid for 30 minutes. The wrestling took all of 10 minutes. He ended up staying for 2 hours to talk himself down out of subspace. It was odd, not because he was talking, but because he was talking about Russian history.
Was he speaking Russian?
Half the time, some
Okay.
stuff was in Russian. And I'm like, okay, so you've gone over time, so now I'm going to charge you extra, which he was fine with paying the extra. It was just like, I got stuff to do. They're not playing for this. Like, okay. And I'm the type of person, I'm not going to send you home if you're not okay.
Right. Right.
Some people are very business minded. The session is over, go home, whatever happens, happens. I actually care about your well being and safety. Because if you're still in subspace and you drive home and you get in an accident, that means that now you can't come back to me as a client because you're injured, and money that you would have paid me for a future session is now going on hospital bill.
Correct.
When you can just pay me extra money and hang out here a little while and I know you're okay, I'll see you again next week.
Safety. Safety is important.
Safety is important. That's the way that I operate.
So, what are some of the tools of the trade? Some impact tools. You know, I'm an avid store shopper.
Take that back. You're an avid
Home-
dollar store shopper.
Home Depot, Dollar Store got some amazing things you can think about.
Dollar Tree is the shit. Dollar Tree has some of the best stuff. You can get spatulas, spoons, canes, the bamboo sticks. You can get tape. You can use all kinds of things. My favorite things, I like floggers. I love my floggers, and you can make them out of multiple different things. I have leather floggers, and I have a rope flogger with duct tape on the end.
Yeah, I need to make me a either a hamper or a jute rope flogger at some point. So I've had some nylon that I've used. I got some rope from Academy that's basically to anchor a boat to the dock, but it's heavy enough and it stays together. So I think I'm gonna try some of that with some hemp rope instead of making a flogger. And,
I need a prototype of that.
I'm gonna put it together and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, I need a prototype.
So, well, you know, I mean, you got your floggers.
Yeah, and I got my paddles.
You got your paddles.
The ones that I haven't broken.
Talk about this whip.
The one.
Whoosh, come on.
So I have two. I was tributed a 6-foot whip from a sub, and my wonderful fiance subby hubby gifted me a 3-foot one.
When you use inside.
One I can use inside. Because the long one you can't really use that everywhere.
Right.
So the little one I have used it. My beta sub loves it. He loves that whip.
The long one or the short one?
The short one. I haven't even used the long one yet.
You have to be outside.
I really have to be
14
outside and
foot
have
ceilings.
some room.
Or
to
you
use
some
that one.
14-foot ceilings.
I'm waiting on the opportunity though. Waiting on it to come up. But that short one, he loves it. I have not used it on my alpha sub yet. Yeah.
You know, like
We got to work through some
it's
things.
psychological. For
It's
them.
psychological, especially when you're hitting a black person with the whip.
Right.
That is a whole psychological triggering thing that you really have to sit down and work through. When I hit my beta sub with it, he's a white male.
He likes that hit, huh?
I've showed that video to people, and literally, people's like, "This is so damn therapeutic to watch you beat a white man with a whip."
So I wonder if he likes being hit with it, or if he likes the sound, or a combination of both.
It's a combination of both.
Okay.
Like
it
he
sounds nice, but I can see how it would trigger somebody, especially a black person.
Mhm.
Because for me, people keep trying to get me over to Whitley Plantation, and I told them, that might be the end of that location. But the wishing sound sounds cool.
I don't know.
So I guess something to explore for you pain loving subs.
But I also, in a sorority, one of the siblings has a whip, but it's a glow in the dark whip.
Oh, I think I saw that one. Is that what like fiber? It's like fiber optic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I want it.
I think I saw that
For
on
the
Amazon.
aesthetics of beating ass in the dark, and you
So
just see the light.
They have that one, and they have a flogger with it's like fiberglass with lights that run through it, so you can flog with it.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So I'm gonna send you those links. I saw those, but let's talk about these paddles you keep breaking. You broke like two, three paddles.
So let me give you a quick backstory. In the past 30 days, I have broken 2 paddles. I don't know how I did it. The first one was at a play party. I was beating my sub, and it was with my wonderful flip-flop paddle. It was a paddle. It had a long stick, and it was 2 flip-flops with a piece of wood in the middle, stuck together. Fantastic. And I was beating them, and they were on the St. Andrews, and I felt the object a little lighter than the previous hit, and then it just kind of snapped in half-ish. So that one broke, and then 2 weeks ago at a demo night, I was giving one of our members an inaugural beating.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I got some.
That thing was singing, and I was spanking her with one of my wooden paddles. I have 2. One is long. It looks like a sorority pledge paddle, and it had lady on it. This one was like that, but it was more square, and it had Lady Elvira across the top and a fleur-de-lis in the middle, and it was textured. Beautiful. Like, the company that made it, the beatery, they really took their job, they time and did this. I love it. And I was beating all of this glorious, plump, juicy ass.
Like 2 raccoons wrestling in the sack.
2 full-grown raccoons wrestling in a sack, and it broke in half.
Do we have any you have any images or video of those 2?
So not of those, but I do have another video that we can play.
Okay.
Of me in action. No, those I didn't insert those, but I do have other stuff that we can see.
Okay.
So in just a moment, we're gonna get it up and get to see this Empress of Impact.
Just think like I have a paddle, but I've only like there's one person that likes it. But mostly my floggers. I got some wooden drumsticks, not like traditional drumsticks, just like ones that are made out of bamboo.
Oh, the one you wrap the tape around?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I have 2. I have the long one, and I have.
All right, go. Just think like. Okay, yeah. This is the video. So this is actually at an event in New York. The sorority, we had a brunch, and this is one of the girls who, and I refer her girl, but she is bottoming for me, and I'm using my wonderful little paddle that I got from Amazon. This is a leather paddle. Yeah, this one was like $15.
It makes a nice sound.
It does.
And it's light, and you can easily do some quick motion if you want to do some simultaneous hits on the get that SDS going. The same damn side.
Same damn side.
Works really well.
Oh yeah. Yep, that's all right. Yeah, repositioning her. I had the blogger and. All right, go. Yeah, just think like the next, it's like 36 minutes. It was wonderful. Yeah, that night I actually beat 5 people that night. And this weekend coming up is our brunch down here, and I have a few more that I'm gonna tap on and welcome them to Java City.
I think y'all should call me and Doro so we can watch. That's the most important thing.
Nothing beats watching Doro see action, sitting Indian style, just with this 5-year-old grin. Nothing like it.
I think we deserve to come and take some photos for you guys and to watch this action.
I can actually ask about that.
Okay,
I
let
will
us know.
inquire
Let us
and
know.
see if we need a photographer
We're all about helping out.
and helping us get content.
We're about helping getting content and watching.
You ain't shit.
Hey, as the old folks say, that I ain't worth a damn.
You ain't worth a damn.
Oh man, yeah. So we got some more videos.
Yeah,
I'm trying
let's
to see.
I want to see you
Um,
just do some things. The things.
I do a few things here and there, you know. I
Yo, he plays this sensual sadist shit. He do some things.
I'm nice. I'm. You know, you
Where?
You can come and talk to me. I'm a nice person.
When? And not speaking Polish when you sleep? Okay, yeah.
That was one time.
You sure about that? You wouldn't know because you would sleep.
So these are the sticks I was talking about. They make a nice, clicky clacky sound. And they're actually drumsticks. So people use them and do a nice little massage thing. Allow you to speed up also.
I like to use them like that, but I also like to use the tip to scratch the skin.
So I have this small, and I also have DIY myself. I went to Walmart, got some, I think it was 24-inch. I went to the canvas section and got some 24-inch s'more or shish kebab sticks and some.
Can I eat s'mores while I s'more some ass?
You could.
Okay.
You know, roast them both.
Oh, see, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
And all I did was wrap it in some duct tape, so it's long.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting the impact that they make. I don't know if we have a picture. We might have one later.
Oh no, I might break it because apparently I'm breaking stuff now.
I've had it for a good little while. I think I made it sometime last year. I think it was last August or September. I made it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna break it.
It's still, still sticking around. I'm not gonna let you touch
it. Oh, the sticks are sticking around.
Yeah. So
yeah, see here. That's a boy. That shot.
And it makes a nice crater.
In Yamsterdam.
This is the mayor of Amsterdam here.
Is she the mayor?
No, the mayor. The mayor's not here. We got
the mayor's not here.
We got the president of Amsterdam, the mayor of Amsterdam.
That's the prime minister.
This could be the prime minister. But what's the most unusual thing that you've used for impact?
Oh goodness, unusual.
When I was first starting out, I didn't have a paddle, and I was in TJ Maxx, and I saw this bamboo cutting board, and it fit my hand just right.
I've used that,
and it's heavy as crap.
Mm-hmm. The most unusual thing would be the cutting board, an array of kitchen cutlery, not just the spatula, but the spoon, the spatula with the holes in them.
Yeah.
No, it was plastic. It wasn't wooden.
Plastic. Someone was telling me about some rubber spatula.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to try that out.
Try it out.
But I really like the wooden ones to do some impact on the pussy lips. Get
I have a small plugger. It's like that long, the brown one with the bees on it. I've used that one for pussy plugging.
Okay.
I want to do it with a squirter though.
Need a new. I would do it with a squirter too, but I like my wooden spoon too much. So I'm gonna have to go get one specifically for that scene. To see what happens.
Well, my Alpha Sub, they have their bat that only they use because they have marked the bat.
Okay.
Like no one can use the bat but them.
Is that the Mardi Gras bat?
Yeah, the purple one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see what else I've used unusual.
I mean, I've used pillows for impact.
Yeah. Okay. So you did mention a pillowcase.
Yeah.
Are you putting something in the pillowcase like on Thin Line Between Love and Hate when old girl threw them oranges in there and beat us up with it?
No.
Or are you wetting it and hitting it with it?
I have not wetted yet.
Okay.
No, but you can use it just by itself. Just things. Like you do the towel thing.
Yeah.
You can do that, or just with the pillow.
So that reminds me of a dragon tongue.
Like a dragon tail. Mm-hmm. It does. Dragon tails are fun though. Mm-hmm. I should get a dragon tail since I'm a damn dragon.
I had one in my apartment flooded. I was mad. I
just realized that I'm a dragon without a dragon tail.
Get you one.
Okay, subs, I need a tribute.
Get you one.
I need a tribute. I'll add it to my wish list.
So yeah, I have been that might be interesting to see to get one of the little mesh stockings and throw some oranges in there.
That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do.
Somebody might like it.
I know a few people that will.
But I know a lot of folks don't like wooden panels. I don't know.
It's the stingy.
True.
It's the stingy.
But it's fun to watch them run.
I just want to hear somebody while singing "It's the Bang." Like it's the Bang, and just watch it just jiggle.
I think we have some more impact videos.
That's
To
it.
show these folks of some of this nice artwork.
Oh, it's art now.
It's an art form. You know, people pay for random things. You know, you got to be an artist in your own way.
Oh, I'm very much an artist in my own way.
Keeps you young and
limber.
and limber and having fun.
Hey, it's my workout. It's my cardio.
And I be tired afterwards.
Yeah.
This is some vlog I did. We did a
Look
photo
at
shoot. We did a photo shoot for you. This is some vlog I did. We like this.
I do like that St. Andrews better.
You're excited.
Especially when we used to play at the same time.
Yeah. There's a new one there now. And I'm short. I'm not tall at all. But I stand on my feet, stick off of it. I don't have big feet. I got wide feet. I don't have long feet. And the chest piece sits in my stomach. I can just imagine how comfortable it is for somebody who's taller.
Right. Well, Ashley doesn't seem to mind. They like it.
Maybe they like that little extra
The little extra
notch,
oomph.
that little notch hitting them in the chest.
Well, they also like rough body play, so that works for them.
Yo, so I was gonna ask, have anybody asked you to put them in like one of them punching bags? And
In the punching bag?
yeah, I saw something where somebody was put in the punching bag and they were put on the hook and they just had like a boxing session with them.
No, not in the punching bag, but I've had people ask to be a punching bag. That's what rough body play is. It's basically consensually beating
maybe-
somebody up.
So maybe we'll get somebody to rig and suspend them, and then you can do some punching bag. That would be interesting.
That might work. That can work. We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna add that to the wish list.
First, we need some rigging equipment. to
That's
hoist-
also on the wish
to
list.
hoist stuff off the ground. I had one on my Amazon cart.
See, now you just got to get a good little tribute.
I need one.
Somebody
Got
to buy
some-
it for you and
got some-
somewhere to put it.
Got some new toys I want. Well,
Me
see, I
too.
don't buy stuff because I already got stuff all over the place at my house.
You do.
So I'm like,
You do.
I need a bigger place so I can put everything away in the right area.
That's okay. When we get this dungeon up and going, we're just gonna deck it the hell out.
Some of the doggone coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Gonna be like Chopper, mask up while you're getting beat.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. You know, we've given you guys a good little small taste of what we do.
Right.
Come on down to New Orleans and get beat up a little bit.
Or you can flew us out and we'll come to you.
We'll consensually do it.
Yeah, but if you guys have any other questions about Impact, anything we touched on, anything you think we may have missed, please just drop them in the comments. Email us. We want to hear from y'all. Hit us
Yes.
up on our socials. You can find us. We're on Twitter, Instagram, FetLife. Find us. We're
Yeah.
there. If you have any questions about our group, what we do, let us know. We are here to help, to educate, not just to beat ass, but we also want to mold your mind. That way you can play safely, you can play correctly, because there's a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of people out there just swinging and don't know why, how, and who to do it to.
Don't have us out here looking bad.
Don't do that to us, y'all. Don't do that to us.
All right, this has been an episode of Mischievously Kinky. I'm Vibranium Strokes.
And I am Lady Elvira, and we're going to catch y'all on the next swing of the flogger. Holla!
Holla.